Hello, everybody. I don't know why they're not hearing me. I'm not sure what is happening. I'm trying to get everything in order. I just don't know. I don't know what is happening. Are you all hearing me now? Oh, you hear me now? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much. That you got me a little bit scared there. Like, what in the world is going on? Every time something happens. Oh well, I'm not as computer savvy as I might want to think, but so I have to just deal with whatever happens. But welcome to the live, guys. My dear sweet swoop like me, how are you doing, my love? So good to see you. Thank you so much, as always, for stopping by. I hope you're having a fabulous Tuesday. And also, I think Tani is here. Welcome, sis. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. We're gonna have a little chat. We're gonna have a little chat. Um, y'all know me by now. Y'all know me by now how passionate I am about domestic violence. It just squirms me. It just makes me sad and mad at the same time. When I hear of domestic violence, it makes me angry. It makes me I mean, I'm not a hateful person, but it does invoke that emotion in me whenever I hear about domestic violence. And domestic violence, to have it's perpetrated usually, always, by the people you know, people with whom you're familiar, family members, your loved one. Imagine your husband comes home and he's loving on you, and that feeling, that erotic feeling, you know, overcomes you, and you feel so in love, and you just want the best for this person, and you just want this person to see only the good things in you, and you love this person, and you go out of your way and you accommodate this person, and this is your partner, and you love this person, and the next thing you know, your family is grieving your loss because this person who you loved and trusted took your life. That has always been the case with domestic violence. Not always. Don't take me to task when I say always. But whenever domestic violence occurs, you love. And you have to ask those of us who are left behind, ask ourselves, what could cause an individual to turn on somebody they say they love? That is my question. Same here, soup like me. Always a pleasure to see you, my darling. When some when some say me go sleep left you this. Lord have mercy, you go sleep left me this morning, Winsome. Me don't wonder say where you there. Me see you disappear. Me say, "Kuya, our sister Winsome gone." I don't nothing, sis. I don't nothing. You been with me. You here with me all the time. Nothing. No big deal. So good to see you as always. I hope everything is good in your corner. I am here. Since I'm sitting here still working on that piece of crochet. So I said, oh well, since I'm still working on it, may as well just do the live and not wait for a particular time. Because by the time that particular time I'm waiting for comes around, it's not going to be waiting for me. So hey, let's just get it on. With some, with me. Him ram too rough, him ram too much. Oh my god. He ram too much. We didn't fear KFC. We didn't fear rats. He crazy. I just thought it was absolutely funny. So that's why I shared it so we all can get a good little laugh out of it. But guys, there's just so much going on. There's just so much going on around the world. There's just so much going on, guys. We can hardly keep up. Yesterday there was a massive double earthquake in Turkey, one behind the other, each of them measuring over 7.8, I believe, on the Richter scale. Thousands of people have died. I mean, so I woke up this morning, you know, as soon as I woke up and I saw it, I just, I thought it was something from like a movie production. I couldn't believe that it was real. Every day we go to sleep, we wake up with the expectation that when we wake tomorrow, the news is not going to be good. And chances are we are going to be part of the news because tomorrow is never promised to anybody. So you never know when tomorrow's news, when tomorrow's news is going to be about you, when you are going to be the headline in the next day's news. Over time, Miss I'm just done eat. But just done eat sweet potato and baked chicken with what else over time make over there? Ginger, something like that. Ginger apple drink. I don't know. Me just done food my belly like a big ravenous owl. Hey, over time. Oh my God. There is my sister Swoop like me in the chat, guys. She's saying hi to everybody. And there is Joe is in the place. Welcome, Joe. How you doing? Oh my God. Wincom says she watching it now. It's oh yes, it is very sad. See all those buildings just coming down on themselves. You know, I can only imagine the grief and the pain and the suffering that's going on underneath those buildings. So the earthquake happened in the morning. Lots of people were still at home, were still in bed. I mean, still in their apartments. And here it comes, the earthquake. And that is why I tell you all the time, tomorrow is never promised. What we have to do is be good to each other. We don't have to love everybody because absolutely we are never going to love everybody. No. I could never sit here and be a hypocrite and say, oh, you need to love everybody. And no, it ain't going to happen. There are some people who you truly despise. And is it okay to harbor hatred in your heart? No, because it's not a good feeling. But there are just some people you are never going to call to eat at your table, either again or ever. And so that is okay. That is okay. When some say, them just take out people every minute. They are alive. Them taking out people alive. Well, that's a good thing. I couldn't watch it. I was watching it earlier, and I just felt my heart palpitating. I couldn't do it anymore. Winsome I like tall building. Winsome I like coal. Winsome I like foreign. Winsome what you like? Tell me what you like. What you like, Winsome? Winsome I like elevator. Winsome I like airplane. You know them say coward man keep sound born Winsome. So obviously you're born them supposed to. You're born them supposed to very well sound in a sister Winsome. Because you coward, you're afraid of everything. And then you want. I used to be afraid of airplanes. I still am because every time I go into an airplane, the tears just roll down my eyes. Not that I'm actively crying, but my thoughts are always that if this plane ever fall out of the sky, yeah, that's always in my thoughts whenever I go in an airplane. So sometimes I try, if it's a long flight, I try to sleep. I try to sleep, to close my eyes, not to think of it. Put in my earphones so that I don't hear if something is happening. You know, I just have this terrible fear of it, but it is what it is. You know, you gotta move, you gotta get around. And people always say to me, "Why don't you fly from North Carolina to Miami? You go to Miami so often." I would never fly. If I could drive to Jamaica, I would. I could drive to Jamaica, trust me. I would. And people say, "Why I don't go?" I don't go places because anywhere that requires me to take an airplane, I'm not a fan of it. So I rarely do that. But anyway, when some say so true, that's why I don't travel regularly. Me know man. Me know man. Coward man keeps on born. Sister with some coward and afraid of everything, brother. Oh my word. But today, guys, today we are going to be talking about the picture I put up on the screen of this man, Andre McDonald. I'm sure by now many of you have heard about this guy. Many of you have heard about him, and if you have not heard of him, you have probably heard of his dad. Now, now those of you who have been following the Jamaican news for the last 2 years, we so see the play too happy. I tell you with some, when I go to that plane, my eye them not stop run water. Tears don't stop come out of my eyes, honestly. Because that's all I can think of. Oh boy. Yeah, guys. So this man you see up on my screen here, Andre McDonald, he was sentenced to 20 years in prison for the murder of his wife 3 years ago. Don't know if you followed the trial online. I followed most of it, you know. I mean, what I didn't get for myself, I would listen to other bloggers as they, put their spin on it and say what they believe and all of this. And I just have to say my piece here. Regardless of what anybody said, I have absolutely no sympathy for a man who take the life of his wife. I do not care. I know I've heard a lot of people online, you know, saying, "Oh, all he said, both of them are the same." So the father, so the son. I as I am, I come from. With so yes, those of you who have been following, his father, popularly known as Beachy Stout, Everton McDonald from over there in Portland. He is currently in jail awaiting trial. His trial coming up in September for the murder of not one, but two wives. Not one, but two wives. The first wife, Marlene, I think was her name, she was killed in 2011 under suspicious circumstances, but nobody was arrested and nobody was charged with her murder. And then in 2020, his second wife was murdered. And comes to find out, he orchestrated the murder. That's what he's in jail awaiting trial for. And the person who committed the crime was somebody he had paid to take his wife's life. And that person has confessed and given police all the evidence they needed to arrest him for murder. And then in close taking a closer look at the murder of the first wife, they have discovered that they missed the mark at that time, and he was indeed responsible for, or allegedly, all of this is allegedly responsible for the first wife's demise. And sometimes you wonder, I know people always say things run in families and stuff like that. And I believe things do run in families, temperaments, and just like, kindness. People say, "Oh Lord, you're so kind like that. Lord, you're so mean like your daddy." You'll hear people say that all the time because, of course, yes, the genes that we inherit from our families, from our parents and close relatives, do play a part in the emotions that we express and how we deal with situations. It's not like we just get them out of thin air, unless we're going to adjust and modify the way we deal with things, and that would come through education. Because the only way to prove that we have learned something, that we have tried to study, something that we like to change, is by changing our behavior. So if you inherited anger and hatred from a parent, and you're always angry and you're always ready to take out somebody because they violated you and they said something that you didn't agree with, and you decide that, oh well, I don't think this is the right way to go. This is not the way to be civil with other human beings. So I'm going to change. Then the evidence of that change is going to through the change in your behavior. That's how everybody else is going to assess you and determine that yes, you have changed. So I do believe, as you say, my friend, that these things usually run in families. Anything that you inherit from your family will go with you, and you will pass it down to your children. So is it a coincidence, therefore, that I don't like height myself and flying can't take it? If I have to fly, I will. It is not my thing. Me and you, Joseph. Joseph, for me and you have so many things in common. And what I go on? So as I was saying, my friends, I mean, is it a coincidence that this young man took the life of his wife and his dad is awaiting trial for having done the same thing to two wives? Why? We can't stand my desk. We can't stand you. We can't stand you. We can't stand your mothers. But just like our Black History Month, how you doing, mothers? I'm gonna be nice to you. All when you're bad to me. All when you're not nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to you. Mothers, what? The bad breeding, I mean, they are kick up, you know. They are kick up, brother. They are kick up and kick out. I mean, they are sit down and chat off my head and I crush you once, so. Yeah, I mean, I use no pattern. I just drop the needle in the thread. But as I drop the needle in the thread, I love the colors. You know, it kind of look Jamaicanish. So I go do it and then put piece of black in it. And then, yeah. And so. When me I go to bed, go do my desk, what can bed do for me? Then me I get up every day, I go lay down in a bed, missus. Missus, I'm not pregnant. My days of being pregnant over. I mean, I do nothing for pregnant. So therefore, don't need to lay down in a bed morning, noon, and night. When me can't get up, sit down here, so talk with you know, cause me lonely. So I wanna have a company. Some have to come here so come talk with you know, chat with you know. Me get up this morning, me read, me me vacuum, me clean up, yeah, so clean up. There's some I have quite a bit more to do. You know, me I chat to do know before I go out a door. Look, before I go out a door and go look for my plants them. Go check what me to do round and back because this season me I go do a nice like a garden round and back. Every time I look around the door, it look like a whole heap of work. Like me I have to get some gravel or I don't know, but I want big backyard. Me not stress out myself. But just I go me have to go start driving around and picking up like some logs and stuff to put in at the bottom of my planters and stuff like that. If you don't know what I mean. Yeah. Cause this a season I'm gonna plant some lovely crops. Fruits and vegetables. And yesterday I went to the store, you know. Yesterday I go to the store. What did she say? A generation. Oh yeah, me know that me feel too like something like that happened with them. That me feel too. Look like me pregnant. Then why you in a bed? But see, well, you are do things to get pregnant. Me not do nothing to get pregnant. So me not worry about pregnancy. If anything happen to me, I must eat food and my belly get big. But certainly not pregnant. Right, Swoop? What you on about is a man me need. Go and be a business. I don't need no man. None whatsoever. All me need is my paintbrush, my canvas, my machine, my crochet needle, two crochet thread, my computer, my phone, my kitchen, and a couple dozen books. Yes, that's what me need. That's what bring me peace and joy. Yes. So me don't need no man. Man can't fulfill me. Anything them I go fill me up with them, fill me up with it already. them are gonna fill me up with them, fill me up already, sis. So them can't fool me up no more. And I just saw it go. Hey, you are something else. You are something else. But that's all the things that you're modest. That's how it is. So what I go on? Well, teacher, the woman is wicked. The woman is wicked for all she have done to him. I don't support violence, but it take a strong man to walk away from all that. Let me tell you something, Joe. No, see, you see, Mr. Has a quiet leader wait to see one I go say in the chat. Let me tell you something. Me listen to the foolishness. Me listen to all of what I say, where she do this, and where she do that, and where she do. Listen to me now. This man is not a fool. By no stretch of the imagination. This man is not a fool. Hey, let me tell you, the man is not a fool. The man know exactly what he was doing. You understand? Me not care what she do to him. Me not care what him say she do to him. Let me tell you something. Because something come out in a courtroom and somebody says something in a courtroom, that don't mean say it's true. That does not mean it is true. I'm going to tell you this. I don't care what him say. I don't care what him say Andre do to him. Nobody can convince me that there was no other option. When I sat there and I watched that man on the stand, and the man talk about kick her so and just kick out her feet from under her, and him just thinking, just knock the wind out of her. He was so comfortable. He was so comfortable saying these things that it convinced me that most of the things he's saying that this woman did to him is things that they make up. His defense team made it up to make it seem like the woman was a bad woman and like she doing something bad. I not say she may be not doing nothing. She may be not doing something. But nothing warrants you taking the woman's life and leaving her child without a mother. Me not care what nobody wants to say. You understand me? Nothing justifies that. And for those of you who have been with me for the 2 years I'm on YouTube, for those of you, some of you, me know some of you here listen to my story inside out, upside down. You can give me back dates and give me back pieces of the story. Better than oh me, we remember it right now. I want to remember how me tell you, that could have been me. You understand me? It could have been me. When I hear Andre's story, it could have been me. Because the same thing could have happened and the court case would have painted me as some evil devil who did all kinds of things that I had absolutely no clue about. And y'all same one was going to listen to the story and see people bring up quote unquote evidence in a court. And because the dead is not there to tell their own story, only not gonna believe. Only not gonna believe. I say, my God, and that the woman do to the man. That's why the man kill her. Oh my God. And not a bit of it was true. I mean, my story for speak up Andre's story. I don't care what she do. I do not care what she do or what him say she do. What I do know is that it was a wicked act what he did to that woman. Now her child. Winter said, look how him look nice. Yes, that's what them always look. Yeah. Them look like, say, them innocent. Me say, the man no shed a tear. And you tell me that's not a narcissist? He planned to kill the woman and he did. I don't care what anybody wants to say. He planned to kill the woman. And when the man kill the woman and dash her away, when him do that and dash her away, the man go back and go beat the dead bone them. And you tell me, so that's not pure, unadulterated evil? No man, we can't find excuse for them something there. Because if I did phone a family member, I wouldn't find no excuse for it. No man. No Papa Jesus to the Lamb. No sir. Them go back go beat the woman. You understand? So me see people, no people online, I say, oh, she cause it on herself because she do this and she do that and she cheat and she all kind of sit in me ear people I say, oh, she cheat and she do this and she do that and all of this. And me not care because trust and believe me, if somebody want to tell me, say, this man here never did a cheat either, I lie them a tell. I lie them a tell. You understand? But now in defense team painted him as this innocent person, as this innocent person who was just it was a woman's fault. It's almost like them paint dead woman as some kind of devil. How would you feel if your husband come home with his girlfriend tattoo on you? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All if he come on with her, even if he come on with her, even if him come home with her, that not give him no reason. No reason to kill her. No reason to kill her. Some of these men like to act like say when a woman do anything, and nobody knows that it's true. Okay, I'm gonna make up story and tell lie. Could I make up story? Because the woman is not here to defend herself. No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Me not care how much the man turn up in her eye. That not give him no reason to take her life. No reason at all. Me not go say what them say she do, whether or not she do it or not. Because I don't know if she do it. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yes, she do it, and she do this to him, and she do that to him, and him snap. Him not snap. It in him blood. He did not snap. He did not snap. And he was deliberate. He wanted to punish her. He wanted to make sure she felt pain. Because this is a man, him could have use a gun and shoot her. You understand? Yeah. But he didn't want to do that. He's sadistic. He wanted to punish her. He wanted her to feel pain. He wanted her to beg him for mercy, which he knew he wasn't going to grant her. Uh-huh. And that's exactly what he did. And somebody when just meet off of the street. The girl and his sister are cousins. So, and a stranger. As somebody you grew up with, as somebody you know. So, if you the America and you go to Jamaica, and this is somebody where you grew up with, somebody you know, you must have a background, some background information about this person, why you would decide to bring this person to America, to marry this person and bring her from America. Y'all give me a break. Now. And I like I want stranger, and I like say, him are not Jamaican, him go to Jamaica on vacation, and he meet this person we know from Adams. And he married to her and bring her up. And they are strangers, bar blue strangers, just learning about each other, just knowing each other. Now, as somebody we know from growing up, so somebody we know say, all right, he know our parents, he know our family them, and he know whether or not this would be a suitable mate for him. From when him in the military, him couldn't find somebody? No. He was deliberate in his action. From when him in the military, him could have find somebody in the military I married to or something. And go to Jamaica and he married to her. She wasn't a stranger. He came with a tattoo. He needs to go with her too. Exactly so. That's the thing. And a tattoo can mean anything. If I put a tattoo somebody's name on me, Me can't say the reason why me put it, but it's not for you to say why I put it unless I have divulged that information to you as to why I put the tattoo and who it is that I'm commemorating with the tattoo. You understand? But me know say the lawyer them determined to make the girl look bad. Yeah, them determined the girl look bad so that them could have get so that them could have get him off of the murder charge. Yeah. So they were determined to make sure so the girl looked bad. Yes, I understand. No one has the right to take another life, no matter what happened between them. You can't give it. Yes, I understand, Joe. You can't give life, so you don't take life. You don't take life. But at the same time, this particular case has enough twists and turns to make me believe that he planned it. He sat there and he planned it. It wasn't just spur of the moment. It wasn't that, oh, they are just arguing and whatever. He planned it. And it was ironic that he said, after he had kicked her and he gave her a couple kicks, the man turned like him a talk about him a kick one football. Him give her a couple kicks. Come on now. But he had the mental capacity to see the baby standing there and to go tend to the baby and said, oh, he did not want the baby to, to experience domestic violence. Give me a break. He did not want the baby to experience domestic violence, but you just told our mother a couple kicks. And you had the mental capacity to walk away when you saw the baby standing there, to go tend to the baby. And you claim you put the baby to bed, quiet the baby, and then come finish her off. I tell you, boy. I tell you, if only we know the men that we are laying up with in this life, only Jesus know, me I tell you. Only we know. If only. And if many don't always come after the fact, never before. You understand? And it is so sad that the woman had to die and leave her child. Leave her child. She worked so hard. She was trying to forge a way ahead. Just leave her. Just leave. You understand? You're in the military. You just leave. Keep it moving. You don't need for cause no problem. No need for no headache. No. You understand? Wouldn't it have been easier if you were considering your career and everything? Wouldn't it have been easier to just walk away, leave her alone, and go and mind your business? You understand? And you live to work again, you live to marry again, you live to fall in love again, whatever the case may be. He never intended for that. He intended to punish her the worst way. Because sometimes even if you go bad, and you think about you even not even think about the person where you're gonna do something bad to. You think about the others who are going to suffer from you having done something bad. If you talk about him loving daughter so much, you understand me? You would have think, you know, you know, no, we can't do this to Andrine because Andrine, my daughter, you understand me? Oh, my daughter. Them narcissists, you don't think about them something there. You understand me? Them narcissists, I don't think about those things. Them only think about themselves. The man don't shed a tear. The man sit down at place and fidget with. Me don't know if him phone or whatever they in a courtroom and fidget with and sitting. No remorse whatsoever. The man don't shed a tear. No remorse whatsoever. After you do what you do to her, and she out there in the field, you burn her up, and then you turn back, go take rock stone and hammer, whatever, and beat the dead bone them, trying to mash up the bone them enough so that it would never be found. My God. And people still really have sympathy for somebody like that. Me not stop on from have sympathy for him. I don't care about the sympathy you no want. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Not at all, Joe. At the same time, the defense of lawyer had a job to do. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. Because that is what they are there to do. That's what defense attorneys do. They defend the criminal and the criminal's actions. So I would be surprised if they went ahead and found and made up all these stories, because the defense attorneys are good at making up stories. Good at making up stories. Making up story and put a twist on something where you tell them, you would have think said, Jesus, my God. I never saw me tell him, you know. I never saw me tell him at all. I never saw me tell him. But when he put a spin on it, it make you have to say, my God. That is why I always say, courthouse is one place. When me I tell you, say, when them say truth not prevail. As a defense attorney, where you pay the money, he might work for your money. And that means that he's going to have to make up some stories. He might go put a spin on something and he might go tell liar court. A liar and them you can't find. What? JY in the place. JY say wicked drunk. Same thing me say, JY. Same thing me say. Same thing me say. Them bash me if you talk the truth. But the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. And I like what them girl do to him. And how she come home with tattoo. And how she me no business. Me no business one if you say. I don't business when nobody want to say. The truth is the truth. And the truth no want no catch stick. And that is just the truth. Anybody who get born know how born at. Anybody here who ever get born who know how born at. Are you still there here? Yes, you are still here. You understand? You know, nobody off the earth, and take yourself off the earth. You are still here. Fall in love again, get hurt again, whatever the case may be. But he was deliberate and determined, and his attorneys were determined to get him a light sentence. If they couldn't get him an all-out non-guilty verdict, they were going to get him the next best thing, which is the manslaughter charge. And for that, he was sentenced to 20 years in prison. So we come to prison about 61. And I think that they are going to end up making him come out before that. Trust me. Because they hear the judge so sympathetic talking about, oh, and his military career. And yeah. The man are wicked. The man are wicked. Wicked. Me say them ginger me. Then do what? Ginger your finger, yo. Oh, wait. The man sit down and confess he's nothing to it. Exactly, JY. That was the same thing I said. Me said, when me look on the man on the screen. Wait, me think me when I video them in here. So let me show you when I video them. While on there, talk this and talk that. Let me show you. Me say when me see how the man just sit down there, no man. Hold on, how are you? When me show you how the man just sit down there.
So as soon as she fell, it was like a reaction, so I landed like a couple of kicks.
More than a couple or a couple?
I'd say probably like about a couple.
And right at that moment, what happened?
So when she got the second kick, I think I heard like some type of wheezing, coming out of her. And then also, like in the background, I could hear like some footsteps running. And at that point I was like, oh shit, Elena. So I ran out of the bathroom towards the living room area. And then I saw like Elena, like she was somewhere close to the stairs. back at the front. So I ran towards Elena and picked her up, and we went upstairs, and then I was trying to get her back to bed.
Back in the bathroom when this happened, how long did that confrontation, that violent confrontation, how long did it take?
That was definitely less than a minute. It couldn't be that long.
Were you the aggressor?
No, I was not.
What was going through your mind when you were there when that was happening?
So, when she was attacking me, I was basically just trying to defend myself. And I guess probably like a normal situation, you probably like, if someone's like a lot smaller than you, it's not a big deal, you probably just hold them. But since she's, she's bigger than I am, she's pretty strong, so trying to hold her, to restrain her or something like that, it's probably not feasible. So I just gave her a few kicks, like a couple of kicks, to like knock the wind out of her and get her to stop.
These kicks, are they wind up kicks of somebody, or are they all part of the movement?
All right. Wanna see how the man. All right. You see that, sir? You see it. The man just did it. All right. Exactly, JY. Exactly. You understand? The man just wind up get a couple kick. This a man in a military with military training, with military strength. And I come talk foolishness about Andreen. You see Andreen, a skinny girl. I come talk about, Andreen much stronger than I am, much bigger than I am. Why bye? Please, give me a break. Give me a freaking break. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he sat there and he plotted it, and he knew that he was going to make his daughter motherless, but he did not care. Classic narcissist. Classic narcissist. Yeah. I tell you, that would have been, that I see myself in that woman. That could have been me. I'm so glad it never be me. I'm so glad it wasn't me. God protect me. Trust me. Because it's the same thing that I told you all before. I told you all how when I went to the police station and police gave me 12 police reports. 12 police reports the police gave me. And those police reports spanned over a 3-year period. When the man I go to police station, go tell police, I'm afraid of me. I call police, I tell police, I'm afraid of me. Big old strong man in a military, and I tell police, I'm afraid of me. That time, we are soaking wet. And then I call police every minute. And poor me did like a big sitting duck. Have absolutely no clue. Have no clue. So a same way, may I tell you, say, anyhow, me did end up like that woman. I'd see me with a sit down in a courthouse with a dry eye and tell the court, say, see the evidence here? All of these police reports. I'm sure y'all, all of these police reports is where this man, the same thing in lie what I say, is the same way this man was being abused for 3 years. This man was being abused for all the years they've been married. But for the last 3 years, he was being abused by her. And here are the police reports. And the police didn't take him seriously and yada, yada, yada. I don't know of me. You only hear of me in the news. Come me poor putting them on a ball bloody murder. And I say, no, something wrong, but them can't figure out how because it's definitely not them mother. That's the only way I just hear of it in passing. And then it died down 9-day wonder. I'm a gone. Dead person tells no tales. And Andreen is not here to defend herself, matter about she was the aggressor. Big old strong man like you in the military. And look a skinny woman as she was the aggressor. Get out of here. Card, what's up? How you doing, my sweetheart? How you doing? It's always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure. Yeah. Let me see who else is here. But Joseph said, with all what happened, in my opinion, from a man take a life, take his back, no question asked. Joseph, you know, say me and share the same sentiment, though. Me share the same sentiment with you. God, you never know. Especially me, I say, it wasn't an accident. It's not like, say, me I drive down the road, you a drive down the road, accident happened, the two car collide and me dead. You understand? In that case, I think they're going to charge you because it's not like you deliberately left your house and said, I am going to run my car into church today and make sure, say, that abattoir. No, you did not sit there and plan it. You didn't plot it. It was just an accident. That's when I believe in an accident. Other than that, when people go out of their way to deliberately take the life of another person, no, I'm not gonna join with the crowd and say, "Oh, a accident," and now people all the things where they must say she do to him, and oh, she him did a plan, she did a plan for Karma Jamaica, go make man taking life and all them something there. Child, please. Even if she did a plan it, fi carry him go to Jamaica go make man take in life. Nobody never did take in life still. But him take fear. And that is just the truth of the matter. That is just the truth of the matter is that she's not here to defend herself. You understand? It's always a pleasure to be here. Always, my sweet pea. Always, my love. Oh my God. Joe say, I agree with you on that. Yes, Joe. I mean, it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And if he found out that she was planning and plotting and all of this to have somebody take him out and all of this, all he had to do was to leave her. But he didn't want to leave. He didn't want her to. I don't know how military man you stay. I don't know how the military man you stay. The military man you believe say no. Because of them in the military, them are God sent. Like a God send them come here. And because them in the military, them work more. Them work more than you. You understand? Society is going to view them in a better light than they view you. Get out of here. Child, please. Yeah. So I guess his ego got the better of him. His ego got the better of him. And he was not planning on just leaving that woman just like that because he never wanted to have to share nothing. And they had more than enough. Them could have share and the two of them gone about them business. And she go find man and him go find woman and then go about their business. They had more than enough. Them could have share. She's a smart woman. Him is a smart man. The two of them could have go read the life. And I like so them are 80-year-old. Them are young people. Could have go start over again. Starting over is not easy. I mean, I ask you, I tell you, no, starting over is never easy. But sometimes for your peace of mind, it better. If you need to listen to Unstoppable last night, you hear that lady they say, oh, she have to take food. You need to listen to Unstoppable last night. Oh, she have to take food, man, all her care, man. All but oh, man not beat her up and choke her. She have to take food and run away. Sometimes you have to take food and run. Sometimes you have to take food and you have to run. Leave everything behind, start over, run barefoot. Sometimes you have to run barefoot. What stunned me is the casual way he explained how he was. Exactly, Card. Exactly. You understand? The way he just talk about it so nonchalantly is it's as though the end result never took place. You understand? I just give her a couple kicks, and with his bravado. Oh, Jesus, Savior. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I hope when him go in a jail and them give him couple kicks, him satisfied with it. I mean, come on. And you tell me a big man in the army. in the Air Force, that is, and you are gonna tell me say you you couldn't fend off one little skinny woman, and you come in a court, come defame the woman because she not defend herself, or was she was the aggressor? She was the aggressor. You're right. You're right. You say she come back with tattoo, but she was the aggressor. Get out of here. I wouldn't believe that in a million years. I would not believe that in a million years. Nah, believe it. Let me see. Let me show on one next. Hold on there. Let me show on one next. See next one, yeah. So see next one, yeah.
Movement, what's going on?
It's just like sort of like in the movement, because you know, like when you flip, you got a leg behind you and you just whip it, and then you whip the next one.
When you get Elena, where do you take her?
I took her back upstairs to her bedroom
And why?
because I didn't want her around, you know, any type of situation where, you know, there was any type of family violence and stuff like that.
And when you get to her bedroom, what do you do?
So I was there trying to get her to go back to sleep. And then, you know, at the time I'm thinking about like, okay, she probably just called the police and
Who?
Andrew.
When you go up to Elena, do you think that Andrene's okay?
Now I just thought, you know, because I heard her wheezing, so at the time I just thought she got the wind knocked out of her. So she probably already caught her breath, probably called the police and made up some story.
Okay. You know how long it takes you to get Elena back to sleep?
I'm not sure the exact time, maybe 20, 30 minutes.
After you do that, what do you do?
So after Elena falls back to sleep, that's when I, you know, go back downstairs and heading back to my room. And then when I, you know, get inside the room, I notice Andrina is still lying in the floor right next to the door. So at that point, I sort of like, you know, go over her and she's not moving. And then I bend over to like check, you know, see.
You check.
Yes.
Tell me how.
So I bent over and then I like grabbed her face and then like feel like if I could feel like a pulse or something, and then I put my ear next to like her nose to see if she was breathing, and she was not.
What kind of reaction did that make you have?
So at that point, honestly, man, I became like pretty frantic at that point because oh fucking shit, you know, she's dead on the floor. You know, we just had a fight. Obviously, you know, I'm gonna get blamed for this, and I got a 7-year-old autistic kid upstairs that was gonna take care of her. So, I mean, it was a pretty scary situation.
You stay right there at the doors of the bathroom and master bedroom, or where do you go?
So at that point, you know, I'm feeling like the house is like hot. So I went outside just to like get some fresh air and just to like, you know, gather my thoughts and like think about like, you know, what the hell is this going on? So I go outside and I'm, you know, just out there like.
All right. I don't know it's a confidence in police and media. I just don't trust them. You're not alone, Joe. You are not alone. I am here with you. Now we're far apart. You're always in my heart. Joseph, that is so true, my friend. That is so true. The man talks about taking his wife's life as though it was nothing. You understand? He said he to put the bed. It was about 30 minutes that he had been gone. He knew she was dead on the floor. He knew she was dead before he went to take the baby because it was in the act of taking her life that the baby appeared. So he knew that she was dead. Ain't no joke about it. He knew. He knew after I put the baby to bed and come back downstairs that when he came back, she was already dead. The amazing M and G, how are you doing, my love? How are you doing? How are the grandbabies and everybody doing? Fly Girl Georgia is in the place. Welcome, my sister. There is Fly Girl Georgia, guys, in the place. How are you doing, my dear sis? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Guys, if you're over there on YouTube, on a YouTube, and the next one, what the next one name? The one who always a block me, Facebook. Oh my gosh, is that Mama's handprint? Mama's handprint, what's up, my love? How are you doing, my dear? Rambo, my family, what's up? Rambo, what's up? How are you doing, Rambo? Blessings to you, fam. Blessings to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. We just stay here. Oh my God. The doggone sitting tangle up. It tangle up, people. It tangle up subtle. It tangle up. It tangle up. The thread tangle up. No. I'm still like, you don't want to burst it, but look at me, I forgot burst it because it is all tangled up. But anyway, there I talk off my face. Welcome into the chat, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button, people. Once you come into the live chat, and come on now, people. Me drop the link in the chat. You know, like when me want up here, when me want up here, I chat to myself. What about that? Look like so them like when me want up here, I chat to myself. Trust me. Because them not saying not a word, I tell you. Them not say a word. Them just left me one up here chat to myself. So like me a mad smaddy. Like her because. Welcome, guys. We are talking. We are having a chat. It's supposed to be a conversation, but since only me want to chat, it's a monologue. Oh my God, Ramazan print, what's up? Good to see you doing good, Fly Girl Georgia. Good to see you doing good. Trev, you're in an entanglement. Love me. Oh yes, Georgia. They have a problem. I mean, Facebook block channel for things. Me not even get no notification to say why them block. Me just try post and me can't post. I mean, I fool them round. All this morning, I have some stuff on my phone and I was cleaning off my phone and I just started sending them off to my personal page. And then before me delete them, just send them off there and before me delete. Facebook block them if you take them down, whatever the case may be. Too bad. Yeah, me not putting my mind on Facebook no more. Cause Facebook stress. Me don't want nothing stress me. When Facebook now stress me, for the next one, the name TikTok has stress me. Them stressful, man. Them stressful bad. Can't bother. But you know, I'm a little outlet. I'm a little way for connect with my peoples. So me just come out and just connect with them. Keep me sane. I truly don't know. When the toils of this life plan to take me out, ready to take me out. Yeah, me just come here, so come sit down and chat with you. And it kind of saved me. Buy me a buy time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just doing here. So God in labor and miss the belly discussion. Oh my gosh, you miss the belly discussion, Mama's handprint. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. The back the year. Don't worry yourself. We just like to hear you talk. Oh, there you go. Thank you, my love. So you see, I appreciate you all. You all appreciate me, and that's what matters. I'm just entitlement. Why you ever get black? How I go on this? Me say, I do not know. Me don't know. Me not think me I do nothing wrong. Like, right now my main page on TikTok is blocked. It is still blocked. After I use my backup page over TikTok. So I don't know. But all I have to do is just take me as I don't have me here because I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here with you all. If they block me off, I'll come with another. It's as simple as that. But I don't know who wants to be getting blocked consistently. Nobody wants that. Me have things to talk to you about. Me have stuff in the pipeline coming down. Me don't want to know. Me don't want them to keep on a block me, and then me can't reach my customers. Them something alright. Sure. But me there still, me there here, guys. We are talking about that fellow there on the screen. And for those of you who don't know who he is, for those of you who don't know who he is, yeah, that is the former U.S. Air Force Major Andre McDonald, yeah, who was sentenced yesterday to 20 years in prison. Yeah. Flag say Facebook used to block her to such show her finger come on my YouTube. I mean, I don't know what me I do over Facebook, so like me don't know what me I do over there where me have to constantly I get blocked. I me just post up one video, no video, like one of them morning prayers there or something, me get blocked. Me post something for myself, me get blocked. Me edit, me send over what share something from a YouTube channel, me get blocked. So I don't know. Me just say, you know something. The Lord God enfold us on the mercy of God what trouble us to see. Can't bother. Mama's and Priest, a person on Facebook with over 7 million got demonetized few days ago. You know, say I saw what a girl the name of my follow, Cora. I saw Cora saying our channel just got demonetized and whatever. So, child, please, me, and people I see, them people I see, me can't even talk with them because the moment, them sister, too many of us. I mean, I make the money off of social media, but some people make millions off of social media. And them things say that place is not for you. It's supposed to be reserved for them big friends, for the people who were experiencing it and enjoying it for a very long time. Too many of us commoners um are now starting to eat a piece of the pie. So then we do anything to make sure say we don't continue to eat the piece of the pie. I just saw me see it, honestly speaking. I saw me see it. Yeah. Too many of us, I believe, in their minds, that's what they are saying. Because if it's still always in their minds, we're supposed to be barefooted and hungry and begging them for mercy. But too many of us are forging our way on the internet. So any little power what them have over we, yes, them are try to exercise it. Black party time. A Friday night, a black party. Be Jesus, Friday night, not the Valentine's party night. Blow wow. Oh, I think she was reinstated after a lot of petitions. Oh, she was reinstated. I bet she was. I didn't think that she was gonna continue blocked for a long time, but I just saw Facebook go on. Me tired of Facebook block me till sometimes I'll forget to me have one business page over there. As you go over there two twos, them block you. Me can't bother. Stress, me can't bother. Stressful, too damn stressful. Me can't bother. I mean, I don't give me problem. Anytime you start give me problem, me done with it. Me can't bother. I mean, I like problem. I don't like nothing give me no trouble. After you see me deal with the problem two time enough, three time enough, four time enough. Afterward, me just annoyed. Me just can't bother. And that is me and Facebook relationship right now. That is just the truth. But for those of you who are just coming in, I know you all are looking on the screen and you're seeing what we are supposed to be talking about as we are talking about this individual here on the screen. Mr. Andre McDonald, who get 40 years in a prison, 20 years in a prison to take the life of his wife. Yeah, and if you all have not yet, if you all have not yet read the articles, there are lots of them online. There are lots and lots of them online right now. I had one right here, so that came from this one came from the San Antonio Express. And it says, why did this thing do that? It says here, for killing his wife. Oh my God, why did I do this? All right, let me switch out of this. All right, and this one is from News Forest. News Forest say Andre McDonald sentenced to 20 years for killing his wife. Air Force Major Andre McDonald is sentenced to 20 years in prison after being convicted of manslaughter. Before handing down the sentence, the judge heard from several members of Andreen's family. They spoke about the giant hole left in their lives and the negative impact these past few years have had on Andreen and Andre's young autistic daughter. Yeah, the little girl, even autistic, little girl of them have together. 20 years was the most prison time Andre could receive after a jury found him not guilty of murder this past Friday. We trust that this has brought closure to the family. We hope this in some way has brought justice to the memory of Andre McDonald. Andre McDonald must serve half of his sentence before he is eligible for parole. With time served, that is just 7.5 years from now. The sentencing for the Air Force major, who was found guilty on Friday in his wife's death back in 2019, is currently underway. In a verdict that has surprised a lot of people, Andre McDonald was not guilty of murdering his wife, Andreen McDonald, whose body was found in a field in 2019. Instead, he was convicted of the lesser charge of manslaughter. The maximum penalty he could receive, is the 20 years. And the 20 years he got. McDonald's trial lasted about 2 weeks, with a few days cancelled due to the winter weather. Some of the most exclusive testimony came from McDonald himself, who spent the better part of 2 hours on Monday afternoon laying out his vision of events. He admits his wife Andreen died after they fought inside their bedroom. He says he panicked, loaded her body into his car that night, and dumped her remains in a nearby field. He described a rocky relationship that nearly ended in divorce 2 years earlier. He claims things got worse when Andreen got a tattoo of an ex-boyfriend's birthday. But the final straw for him was discovering she had started a business without telling him. That led to the deadly confrontation on the night of February 28th of 2019. McDonald says he told Andreen he was filing for divorce, and that made her irate. She started cursing him out, disrespecting his mother, and calling him names. Yeah, right. He insisted he did everything he could to de-escalate the fight. He said he was defending himself against his taller, physically fit wife. No wonder they put physically fit in quotation, because he's a major and she is a... Oh my God. The most exercise she did was probably wearing spike heels. But when she spit in his face and charged at him, he grabbed her face. They started wrestling. Their heads collided, and he purposely tripped her and took her to the ground before kicking her at least twice. At this point, their young daughter came down to check on them, so he took her back to her bed. He says when he came back to the bathroom, Andreen was no longer breathing. The next day, Andreen's friends and mother reported her missing. Investigators showed up at the house and started collecting evidence. By now, McDonald says the sadness and pity he was feeling about the situation started morphing into anger. So when the police finally left his house, he grabbed a hammer and a gas can, went back to the field where he had dumped the body, lit her on fire, and started beating her face with a hammer. Andrin's body would not be found for another 4 months. McDonald was indicted back in October of 2019 for connection with the death of his wife. Andre McDonald was arrested on July 14th of 2019, just 2 days after authorities found a human skull and bones on a property off the Specht Road. The remains were identified as those as Andre McDonald. According to McDonald's arrest warrant affidavit, investigators noticed the human remains appear to have been covered with wood and bones from a nearby deceased cow and set on fire. At the time of his arrest for murder, Andre McDonald was out on bond for an evidence tampering charge related to the case. The Air Force major was initially arrested March 3rd after officials said they found an axe, shovel, hatchet, gloves, and plastic bags in the back of McDonald's porch parked at the family home on Solitude Cove. Authorities believe Andre purchased the item with the intent of disposing of a body, adding that he destroyed the receipts for purchased items, which also included heavy-duty trash bags and 2 5-gallon gas cans. Investigators said they also found a pit fire that was not present during the previous search, which appeared to have been recently used to destroy papers and other items. So you want to tell me, for all the sympathizers out there, you want to tell me that after this man went out of his way and bought all these things, destroyed the receipt and did everything he could to ensure that he was never, you want to sit there and have him pull this wool over your eyes and believe, like I saw a lot of people online been saying today, you want to sit there and believe that this man did not plan this at all, that this woman provoked him, she cheated on him, she tattooed a man's name on birthday, she was the aggressor, she hit him, she spit on him, she cussed him mother, yeah, that was why he quote unquote snapped after the man already planned and buy why am I buy, and the man I got dispose her and beat the dead body with a hammer, and he's going to put everything in a bag and I'm going to dispose of it, and I'm going to do everything go out of the way to make sure somebody don't know what happened to her, like he said he didn't know what happened to her. And him go at the back of the house and him dig a fire pit and him throw everything that would have shown evidence of what truly happened. Him throw them in the trash and burn them. And I'm not going to sit down and make this man tell them him and him lie them pull one away. He believes that this man never intend to kill this woman, child, please. Give me a break. Amazing says, she's not here to defend herself. Exactly what I say, Mama's on print. She is not here to tell her side of the story. And that is what he has benefited from. Her not being here. So he can put a spin on anything. He can put a spin on anything and say, she did this and she did that and she... Yeah, right. Give me a break. Give me a break. But amazing say, I don't know him, but I know his father from Portland. Yeah, they said he was from Linstead. Yeah. So I guess, I mean, I must the water up at Linstead. I must the water. I don't know if I the water, brother. But some wicked creatures come from that place. Papa Jesus to the Lamb. Oh, yes. Yeah. What just so? Amazing, Evan G, congratulations to the person being monetized. Who got monetized today? Come on, people, don't forget monetized. Don't forget we start celebrating, you know. Don't forget we celebrate, you know. Mama's and Prince, it was premeditated. Of course, sis. It definitely was premeditated. He decided that he was going to do it. You know, he decided. And some of us women, we live in a house with these men, and the man them threatening, and the man them commotion, and we just sit down there and think, say, oh, it won't happen to me until it does. See that woman up there? What's her name again? Oh yes, the father is from Portland, but this one here, Alinstead him come from. Alinstead him, I don't know. I must see him mother come from Alinstead. I don't even know. But me know say Alinstead him come from. Come did I say it? Him did I say it? When them ask him on the stand where him grew up. Because I was listening to him say Portland, but he said he grew up in Linstead. He went to teach. He went to. Oh, him say him go again, didn't you? Yeah. So anyway, yes, I believe that he sat there and deliberately decided that he was going to take this woman's life. And so said, so done. That is exactly why I'm doing. I mean, I have no sympathy for him at all. You understand? The woman up there in Boston, as I was saying before, that woman up there in Boston, what her name again, her last name, the watch lady that's been missing since New Year's Day. Several years ago, for her husband threatened to take for her life, threatened to take for her life and her friend life. And that time they never did married yet. And she refused to follow up with the police. So the police them drop the case because she refused to follow up with the police. And lo and behold, see there, from New Year's Day, they've been looking for her. All them finding is her belongings, where him dash where her belongings them in a different trash cans that have been sent to the incinerator already. So therefore, our body gone. Them find videos of him carrying heavy trash bags. Carrying heavy trash bags that were so heavy he had to lean to the side to carry them. Yes. His movements were questionable. Everything the police investigating. Him story them not adding up. Yeah? He's currently in jail. Yes, he's going to be tried. He's charged, allegedly, he's charged with the murder of his wife because they believe she's dead. She didn't show up to work in Washington. She hasn't been home. She hasn't been seen. Them find our pocketbook. Them find our vaccine card, everything. But the man dash way, trying to cover up evidence. And the man threatening you say him a go do that to you several years ago. And you're still married to him. You're still married to him. Are you aware that his father is charged for doing this thing? Oh yes, baby. That's what we were talking about too earlier. That's what we were talking about earlier. That his father is in Jamaica allegedly. Allegedly, he's being charged with the murder of two of his wives. Not just one, but two. So in the initial conversation, we were saying it definitely is in their blood. In them blood. No doubt about it. It is in their blood. And there's nothing that tell me that this man, the only option he could find was to take that woman's life. You mean to tell me, say this big strong man could not just walk away from the argument? Could not just say, all right, we are gonna divorce. And the military people, when them want for divorce, them no want you forget none of them military benefits, them want to claim say like there is all that. Job, please, give me a break. Give me a break. They want to claim to say because them did it in a military and them earn this and a them earn that because of them military status. But to know the military status can go kick rocks. Get out of here. I'm about to know on the military status. Get out of here. They want to say because them in the military, them want to claim everything like their military status is supposed to trump everything else. Yeah, and you are valuable because you know ain't going to military. Get out of here with that bull crap. So him want to divorce her because him don't want to have to share whatever benefit him have. And she have the pitney for him. And him don't want to have to share nothing. Uh-huh. Yes, mama's handprint. It's all allegedly, cause just believe me. Me not swallow no Abby seed right here now, cause me certainly know my behind tan. You ever hear them say, Jacob? Eh? Call know him behind tan, he go swallow Abby seed. Lord Jesus to the Lamb. No doubt about it in their blood. So you see how important it is to find out about people's history before you're dating with them. But the funny thing about it, finding out their history would not have revealed this because the father was a prominent man. Nobody would have ever did believe, say, he would ever get involved in something like this. Yeah, nobody would ever believe that he would have gotten involved, that he would have taken the lives of his wives. Yeah, nobody wouldn't believe that. So you would have think so you get a good catch because you would be thinking, say, yes, father is businessman, they're a big successful businessman. So of course, yes, he's a good catch. And certainly not a bad looking black boy, not a bad looking boy. Not at all. And then you other say, him a move forward, him educated, him in the military. Yeah, you ever say, well, yeah, not a bad catch. But may I tell you, say, no matter how you see them look nice, no matter how you see them look like them a good catch, you understand me? Once you live with them, because see me and come live with me a two different story. Because you can't look on him and say, oh, he look nice and blah, blah, blah. And you go live with him. And you go live with him. And you realize, say, him no merciful. Him no graceful. Him no thankful. Him no calm. Him deal with situations. Mm-mm. Him quick to anger. Him quick to strike. It's his way or no way. And you have to say, no, sir, you can't do this. You have to make up your mind, say you got to leave. You got to run out. But sometimes we like the wait and see attitude. I'm used to like that. The wait and see attitude. Yeah, let me see why I'm like, and you have this hope. And you say, no, sir, I'm not going to do that. You would never do that to me. No. And you keep telling yourself until you convince yourself. Say, oh, every other woman out there, them man, we analyze them. Every other woman out there, them man, we do them bad things. But to you, you say to yourself, say, no, sir, I'm not going to do that to me. He would never do that to me. I find fault to the other woman, them and say, I must something them they do. Why for them man take for them life? Without stopping to think that the same demon that is roaming in another man could be roaming in the same man where you there with in the house. Could be roaming right there in him. Because if you lift up in your hand to you and raise him voice and be merciless towards you, you understand? You can only imagine why we do. They were married. Their daughter is 7. And this happened in 2019. This all happened in 2019. So they were together for a minute. Let me see how long they were married. Maybe hear them say it in a court, but I not remember how long they were married. Mm-mm. Let me see. You understand? Remember when they did get married? Remember me there say, look with me nose itself. But all everybody has talk about is the sentence. Let me see. Me not see it, so me not know. But me know say the little girl I must be about 7 now. Yeah, she about 7, you know. It's alleged that she was the backbone of the business. Of course, that's what I understand because um she was very smart and very business savvy. Yeah. So he must say she did open business behind him back. I mean, maybe because of the way my act, cause he must say 2 years before that, him did want to leave the marriage. So if 2 years before that you did want to leave the marriage, that tells her that you are not totally there. You understand me? He was not totally there because if he did file for divorce already, that means that he wasn't there totally. Why you think could I make him not go file for divorce again? So maybe she was just trying to forge her way ahead to say, all right, in the file for divorce already. That means say he's not totally here. So let me just go on, hold my corners and make sure say when him leave again, me can take care of my child. My child already have challenges. Let me just make sure, and him in the military, maybe go able to pay big lawyer to make sure say him not have to give me nothing. So let me just go and make sure say my life secure. You understand me? So maybe she was just trying to make sure say she have something. So me don't know where I talk about say fine. She got open business without him. And I think I must see the 2 nursing home they have. If me not mistaken. Yeah. So in any event, you take one and she take one. You go about your business and she go about her business. You planned it and he planned it, people. And him sit down there and he was determined, say, she nah go left him. And him nah go work so hard. And she fi come get nothing out of work hard. Yeah, that him did that say in my mind. Mm-hmm. Him nah go work so hard fi she come, come benefit from him hard work. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what he was saying. And you can't tell me, say, lie me, I tell, come in, say, no lie me, I tell. She must see a red flag and turn her left eye to exactly Georgia. You know, so that happen all the time. That happen all the time, I tell you, sister. The red flag, the red flag, them just a fan out we eye them, so we see it. Just like that woman there up at Boston. The man threatened her to analyze she and her friend. And she still turn around and married to this man. I have 3 kids for the man. The man, they on house arrest because him thief money from his father, from his father's estate. The man thief money from his father's estate. And him they on trial for that. So he's on house arrest. And she still turn around and married to this man. She still turn around and married to him. And see there, from New Year's Day, them can't find her. Mama and Princess, she's 10 years old. Okay, so that means that was the time when she was 7, when the incident occurred. Yeah. Look up at me all artistic. Look up at me artistic. I know look at me must grow without mother, and neither is she gonna have her father. Oh boy. Men, can you all just think before you all act? You understand me? I know one woman there road. Woman there road like trouble. Woman there road like trouble. Don't you learn to not live up on your hand after woman. No mother not teach you no better than that. No parents not teach you no better than that. Boy, may I tell you, say, these men nowadays, if them not get it for them way, them go ballistics. Everything must be your way or no way. And simple little things, guys. And he's 11 years older than her. Look at that. Look at that. So that means say him go to Jamaica figure getting little toy to go get her as a little toy to bring her up so he can have control over her. Far from him, the America and spend so long in the military that him turn major. And him will have no woman. What's a galang ya? The man I must be all so run so man. Sure, please. Some of yes. You understand me? And that's how I feel. I feel bad for the girl. I feel so bad for her that she lose her life and them turn around and a drag her so and she not the here for defend herself. She not the here for talk up for herself. So them can drag her name and say she did do this to him and she did do that to him with them bunch of lies. Bunches of lies. That me I talk about my people. That's exactly what bothers me. You bother me, bother me, bother me, bother me. And then he has already served time. So 7.5 years from now, he's gonna be out. 7.5 years, the man will probably be out of prison before I'm 50. Yeah, because 7.5 years from now, they might just let him out. And you know what me find out that to people? One thing that I've discovered is that society seems to be quite lenient with people who have um taken the life of somebody by the through domestic violence. Society, the law seems to be sympathetic towards those people. If it's just a husband take a wife or a wife take a husband, because them just feel say it's some kind of provocation because the person can snap. And this person is not a true murderer. This person just snap. This person would not go out and intentionally hurt the rest of society. This person is a good person. We just get a feeling so that's how society thumb its nose at the victim and the victim's family. I just some feel because them feel so once it happens domestically, it not that serious. I just in-house stuff that happen is not like the person pick up a weapon and go out there and just a go life on them people. And it's almost to me like they must say the person who got unalive deserve it. I just me don't know. I mean, don't know what happened to them jury or what kind of instruction the judge give them for them come back with this manslaughter verdict. When they come back with this not guilty of murder. So sure. Once I threatened you, don't take it. You can't take it back. Your things and pack your things and move out when he's not around. Run for your life. Exactly. Too many of us are afraid to start over. Too many of us are deathly afraid of starting over. Anytime we hear about start over, we panic. Which is true, it is expected. You have to say, well, you put too much work in the marriage and I just walk away. I see him, somebody in here play hardball and could have end up lose my life. Because I determined something I come out of here. I was determined. I not care who I do. I forgot kill me in here. I not come out. I mean, me glad that me never did come out, but it was not a good strategy, Trev. It was not a good strategy because me lay down sleep and see myself dead. You understand? And I may think the only reason why I never did dead are because he couldn't quite come up with a way how he was going to do it without having to pay for it. Yeah, without being caught. And he could not find that perfect way in his eyes. And that's why I'm still there. Yeah, that's why I'm still there. Whatsoever she did, don't give him any right to take her life. He didn't even take her. Exactly. That's why I said he was saying on the stand that after he had kicked her a couple of times, he had heard the baby coming. He had heard the little footsteps. And he looked to see her. And he did not want her to experience any kind of domestic violence, like seriously. And then when he felt that Angine was dead on the floor, he thought about the little girl and who is going to take care of her. You did not think about that little girl. You thought only about yourself. You thought only about yourself. That's why you take a woman life. No lawyers are come and make up story. I make up story. You wasn't thinking about the child. Because if you are thinking about your child, you do the best thing for your child. And your child, you know your child is going to need her mom. You may not need the wife anymore, but you're going to need the mother. So all you had to do was to just walk away. Just go on. File for divorce and go on. My God, oh my God. Mm-mm. The man take out the woman and take I'ma go beat on the woman face. What kind of anger, what kind of rage that? You understand? What a level of hatred that you have for her, that you left go take I'ma beat the dead body. Yeah. The man sit down to the smoke like him a talk about the flowers in a garden or something. The way how him a talk, no remorse. The man just sit down there and give the explanation like, wow. Father to the Lamb. I have a lot of sympathy for those of you who are, in these streets trying to find a lover. You understand me? Uno have brave heart. Trust me. But we wish you know all the love. Uno find somebody who uno can love and somebody who can love uno. And uno can stay safe in love and the other person stay safe. Because if them are something as son make people afraid, you know what to make people afraid. Every day we get up. I just yesterday somebody sent me one video where one man do the same thing to his girlfriend at Jamaica and fear man, the fear new man. Him can't stand to see her with the new man. Me tell me son them you know one of the worst things you know and understand. Not take up nobody and them problem. Take up no woman anytime you see a woman and she have one whole heap of problem with her baby daddy, our ex-husband, one whole heap of problem. You know nobody take them up as a problem. Next thing man come take on a life because then see with them with the woman what used to be theirs. Cause mad people these days, people not understanding and appreciating the fact that life goes on even after a breakup. You can go on about your business and make the woman go on about your business and you go find one other coach and she go find one other something. No, they don't want to do that. They want to take your life. And them are going to take the life of the new woman, the new man. Take the life of the new man where you're there with as well. Don't tell them, I don't walk around and pick up people and them problem, yeah. Them go along with them and them problem. You're just the truth. It's as simple as that. These man love hit woman too much. Once a man hit you, he don't love you. Otherwise, he would walk away. This man, that's true. And a lot of times too, just their tone, just their intolerance of you should tell you a lot about them. Should tell you a lot. You understand? Somebody who is intolerant of your errors, of your mistake, is somebody who will escalate that intolerance into something else. I mean, so one time me have one conversation with somebody, me have one conversation. We have one little talk. Mark, we not there, We not there. We meet up and we don't meet up and have no rendezvous and all that good stuff yet. And once me say, me tired. Me tired, me don't remember me one a birthday. Me don't remember the man birthday. Me don't remember it. I mean go work and me tired. I mean I remember. And when me say, Kuya, I never hear from him. Deep in a year. Oh, Jesus, I'm so tired and work so much. Let me call him, let me text him, let me see what they go on with him, man. I don't know, say I bex him and he already bex to me forgot his birthday. Already they give me silent treatment. Just two. Me know when call him for the birthday. I said, Master, take your time and go out the long here, brother, because that's obvious. I mean, I'm and anybody have to, for me, you have to have an acquired taste. You can't just uh. I no remember. And if remember 2 days later, I say happy birthday. Take your happy birthday and happy foolishness and happy nice on my head. Me no want hear no foolishness. If I don't like say me and you live together and I like say me and you there. Me no there. So if you can't tolerate the fact that somebody who you express interest in no remember your birthday, then you can imagine if me live with this man the man bash me head in. Master, take your time, go along here. No, me love. Me not put them something there. Oh my God. What my mama's aunt Prince said, her father is so forgiving. But the funny thing is, what is he supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do? There's nothing else to do for in daughter done gone. In daughter done gone already. She can't come back. And you know them said they had loved him. Of course, yes. A pitney what they have man what them know from the Malico pitney. He man a newbie to the scene. They knew him from he was a child. Coming up. You understand? You know, easy if you just get up, if you just eat somebody who you knew from childhood. You understand? You never think about them when you take Andre in life. You never think about your own child. You never think about nothing. All he was thinking about was himself and how he was gonna make himself get away with it. So a nice father, after all, that was done to his daughter. He not have nothing else can do. A mama's and Prince. What else not gonna do? But just say, yeah. And a lot of time it is just for the show. You just say you forgive him. But every day I wake up and he like in that been alive. In grandbaby could have went have our mother and he realized that it will never happen again. It's over, it done. You know I'm supposed to grieve in I'm spirit like that bloody bastard killed my child. Yeah. You know, it is just so sad, my friends. It is absolutely sad. Very, very sad. Very sad. Because you can't say in a courthouse, say you forgive him and you don't hold any hard feelings. Then somebody could have went kill one of my people and me say me no hold hard feelings for you. I'm thinking no sing so brother. But if you just mirrors talk to them bad, me hold hard feelings against you. If you just mirrors do something bad to one of my people, then me hold hard feelings against you. I mean, I will come out, come play nice and say, oh, I have no hard feelings against you, even after what you have done to my child. No, I have hard feelings against you. I do to my child, I want to do it back to you. Ain't that the truth? That's how I feel. Can't hide it and pretend to be your Archangel Michael. Me, I'm no Archangel. That's just the truth. Fraggle say, these men are not treating the women good. That is so true, my sister. I'm not telling a lie. Are true. Too many women are begging, crumbling at the feet of men, begging for love. Actually, I beg a soul for love me. Mister, I begging a soul. The women good, and when she decide to leave, they don't want another man. If it's not working, let her go and you go. Exactly. They don't want her to have no other man. Because they don't want no other man to have her. But them no want her. I've never seen something this ridiculous in my entire life. You don't want the woman. You have made that expressively clear to her that you do not want her. You tell her come out of your house. You tell her go to her business. You tell her she out. The woman last night. You know that watch Unstoppable last night? The woman last night for Unstoppable. Yeah. He might try to make she feel so bad about herself. She washed up. Nobody no want her with tree pitney. Yeah. Hide behind the woman back here the pitney. Them go do DNA test and all them something there. Me say them money I see, and especially when you see them have family. Woman build house from down a ground come up with you. And if you turn around, she have to run well left it. So you and your mistress can enjoy the fruits of the woman labor. Eh, eh, I don't expect blessings to fall upon you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Joseph said, if me have to put my hand on a woman and take her cheap and then I need none. Me don't need no problem. Exactly, Joseph. Exactly. Who in the world need that kind of problem? You understand? Who in the world need that kind of problem? You don't need that kind of problem there. You understand? I ain't not gonna jail gun somebody woman. You have a woman in your yard. You have a woman in your yard and you analyze her. Only if you end up go to jail, go be somebody else's woman, another man woman. What a piece of sitting. Lord, you shall have mercy. Have mercy. Because the things that are going down there, so you're not right. Fraggle said they don't want her, but as this at the same time, he don't want another better. Exactly. Exactly. Them don't want the woman, but they don't want see no other man with her. She did it and them treat her like crap. Them treat her so poorly. And at the same time, any all she think she bad, make she get up. Make she get up and left. You hear oh, just like how him saying a courthouse, oh she had the aggressor and she do this and she do that and she do this and she do that. But the day me born, me never pick a fight with somebody. Me never initiate a fight with somebody yet. You understand? And when me see me get labeled as the aggressor, an abuser, and fighter, and all kind of things. Even if things if the tables did go a different way, I would be labeled as all these things in court. I wouldn't have to defend myself. I'm a pitney them and everybody who know me wouldn't have say, did I really know mommy? Did I really know my sister? Did she change? The poor mother I said, did I really know my child? Everybody who know me knows me no fight. Me not them business them. Me nobody now fight and me a pull your hair and you a pull me ear. We tell you two outward, yes. Me not gonna lie about that. Me tell you two outward. Yeah, you tell me outward, me tell you outward. You go about your business, me go about mine. But fight, me will never initiate a fight to another human being. You have to lick me first. If you lick me first, then me might have fight, try to defend myself. To me can't fight, me know how that gonna turn out. Me don't know how that gonna turn out. But you don't have to worry about me hitting you. That you don't have to worry about. So you can say anything you want to say. Okay, what's me you want? All you want to say. Word is wind. And if you see this woman could have went just lose her life just so left her pitney without her mother. It's very heartbreaking, man. And the people that out there talk about say, she get what she deserve because she do this to him, she do with them with the lie them with them lied self coming a courthouse come tell life on the woman. Come tell life on the dead woman. But that's exactly what they did. Tell be a lie. Forget empathy. The man sit down there and never have one bit of remorse. And you know tell me something I would waste my good sympathy. No. I'm surprised him never had a cry. The man said the woman are twice in size. You see the pictures of the lady, right? And the man said the woman are twice her size and stronger than him. And him in a military get military training. That is laughable. She twice in size and she bigger than him. I tell you, my people, it was an absolute sad situation. Very sad situation for everybody involved. Her family has to go on without her. Her daughter has to grow up knowing that her daddy took her mommy's life and her daddy spent time in prison for it. And on top of that, the poor pitney have to grow up knowing, say, not only is our father a killer, our grandfather is too. God Almighty, what a burden to bear. What a burden to bear. I tell you. It's really some kind of burden to bear. That's what Joseph said. My girl said, you can't fight this. Just grab something and hit it and call me girl. Girl, me can't fight sister. No, sir. And me not relish the idea of me and somebody pull on each other aggressively, grab each other ear. Cause when all of them emotions come up, people can't just lick you and you end up dead, No, sir. No, sir, not me. Not me. Fighting just seems like a very, very uncouth interaction to have with anybody. Only body me and them ever fight is me and man. But not me and woman. The last time I must say I one fist fight tussle. I think it was maybe in the third grade. The last time I one fist fight tussle. I must be third grade. And I them provoke me. And them come off. Fighting, brother. Fighting is not for me. And I sit there too unceremonious. Oh my God. Joseph said, it better to take your foot in your hand and run left all the material things that is important. Exactly. That is so true, Joseph. Better starting over not easy and starting over will make you get angrier and angrier. But it better you go start over. Yeah, better you go start over. End up now you end up in a prison because you couldn't control your anger, because you couldn't control yourself. Your whole life. Your life are going good. You're in the military, you're major, you drive a Porsche, you live up in a nice neighborhood. You nothing more than the boy I look and I say, all this time in the America, in the army a working way, in the military a working way, and I up in money and I want, and here she come now, want to come get half my money after divorce. Yeah, nothing more than that. And if them did leave him alone and never find her, he would have claim insurance money and say she did or say she run with gone with somebody or something like that. That's exactly what he would have done. I never did plan to admit same killer. I never did plan for them find the body. Because look how me hide the body good. Me say the man I'll burn the cow. He then burn the cow and take the cow bone them. However him do, him use the cow bone them to disguise the body. And 4 months later, them discover the body because him gonna go beat the skull, go beat out the bone them. And that had to have been premeditated. There's no way that is just an an accidental unaliving. And you'd go through so much length to hide what you did. No, sir. Mm-mm. Arlie! Arlie, what's up? What you doing? How are you, my sister? How are you doing? So good to see you. So good to see you, Arlie. Arlie, me there, you're around up my mouth. I talk about this man here, so, and the unaliving of his wife and his sentencing. I me there, I talk about. And while I talk, those cracks in this round thing where me I make. Not even sure what me I make. To be honest, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know me people. Me not even sure what me I make. Me just know say me I chose some me I crochet. That's all me know. And the color look nice. I'm going round and round. I'm going round and round and I make some chains and some double stitch and all them something there. I make some granny shell. That's I know, but I don't know exactly what I am making. Yeah, next time I go put it on there. So I'm sure it when me done. I think gonna see me I work on it already. I'm not able to work on it every day, but me leave it on my little office table and every time I pass by me drop 2 stitch in it. But now that I'm on the live and it's the middle of the day, yeah, me just drop some more stitches in it. And the thread is almost finished, so I try to make sure say make sure say me finish it. Nice. I get bigger and bigger. Very nice. Yeah, I think so me I go might just continue doing it like this, and then we stitch it on something, and then put it use it to make one pillow to put on my bed, cover over one pillow with it. When I look a fashion pillow them, whatever me I gotta do with me show no. Me show no. But the next question me I ask you know, what flaggers? The flaggers that's in my relationship that I had to reoffend myself. But if you really want to hurt a man, flatten him car wheel and see. Lift, flattening car wheel and see. Lord, make you go do that there now, sister. No, sir, because that they ask for trouble. Imagine all the man come out and want to go about in business. Already make date with his sweetheart for Valentine's Day. The man in sweetheart already make date. And when he come out, you're flattening tire. I trouble you they ask for, brother. I trouble you they ask for. Good and ask get so angry. Then I get so angry that he end up on a live, you know, sister. You know, run them joke there. So one time if I go back and tell you do this guy. I don't want being so ashamed of myself. But at the same time I feel gratified that I but me I tell you sir, no sir, no puncture the man tire. No put no sugar in him tank. No, so that are the newest part when I put what inhuman money human is those money in evil is evil. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. That is so true. Yeah, upon it and I say, oh, the money what we invest and the this and the that. And before you know it, when the man kill you, everything gone down in drain, you know. Everything where did I fight to hold on to. You can no longer hold on to it because you can no longer have it. For you to Ghana jail, Ghana prison, Ghana on somebody sweetheart. Ah, Jesus, heaven help you. Heaven help you. Dog name you suffer. Dog name you suffer when you gone to jail. Let me see what else you not saying in the chat there. Let me see what else you not saying. Because you know, you notice guys, me don't know, but me don't know if you noticed too, but over the last few years, I don't know if it's because of the internet and we are able to see more news and all of the news, you know, because if one blogger isn't carrying it, another blogger is carrying it. After before now, we used to have to just wait on the big TV outlets, news outlets to carry us to us what they think we should hear, and they could always rearrange the narrative however they want it. But nowadays, with bloggers carrying the news to us right from the news, right from the source, we are hearing so much more news, so much more we are hearing, and the news seems to be having a whole lot of domestic violence in it. So I don't know if it's the men becoming more and more violent, the women becoming more and more provocative, or is it because we have the news outlets that is bringing us all these news? And when you listen to it, you listen to it on Juba Ends, you're going to listen to it on JY, you're going to listen to it on Popeyes, you're going to listen to it on New Link, you're going to listen to it on Soul Flow. So you're getting a whole lot of dose of it. Over and over. You hear the same news. JBC I bring it, I don't know, CVM I bring it, RJR I bring it. So you hear too much of the same news. Yes, Aurelie, and I'm girlfriend, I'm wife. In dirty to wife them. Hmm. I tell you. Dirty to wife them, brother. Once you want to get rid of you, you got to gone. You got to be gone. And now if you find money to pay a lawyer. You find a ton of money to pay a lawyer. He was cheating on me and didn't give a damn about my feelings. So flattering four of them, you just have to know when to do it because you don't want anyone to. Lord Jesus, you're not easy. You're not easy, sis. Just flatten them. Lord Jesus. I not even want to say me no run their risk. I say one time, man, a cheat for me, man, just come in and come out as him like, man, and just gone, with the mistress. When I going at the car and looking at the car on the side of on the passenger side, on the front seat, me see woman left her lip glass there and sitting, and I provoke the girl want to provoke me. Want me to see. Stay. See the girl and me I sit down here so and you can't do nothing about it. I ain't plan to do nothing about it. Me just take a razor to the seat. Me not gonna fight you. Me not gonna fight your mom. Me not fight you. And me not fight him. Me just take a razor to the car seat where she keep on and sit down in her. Me not put. Me say them something that make you not think straight. Them something that make you not think straight. I mean, I'm telling you, say don't have them thoughts. They just walk away. Cause them something make you not think straight. Because after me don't know, put a razor to the seat. Me go take one jug of water, throw up on ear mine. When she sit down there in her, when she sit down on the seat, and the water go wet up her body. That was the worst revenge I could think of. Oh my God, poor me. That was the worst revenge we could have think of. Because the car seat to make him mad. And then we just wet up the seat. So when she sit down there, it would have wet her up. It would have wet, wet up her clothes. Oh God, poor me. Poor me. Oh my Jesus. Not even remember say the car seat are like sponge. So when you throw the water pan, the whole of the water leak out. And the water leak out. I'm wet up in the car. I was like, oh God, Trev, you need help. That was something. After when me just laugh after myself, like, what the hell? Oh my God, when me look at me see the whole of the water. The whole of the water run out of the car seat and run out of the car. I just say, something. That's how them something until you start to get thoughts of doing anything crazy. Just relax. Take yourself, go drink some tea, go relax. Don't commit no offenses against anybody. Just go and do your business. Yeah, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. That's what you got to do. Oh my Lord. So those of you who are just coming into the live, welcome. Thank you much for stopping by. Yeah, we're just having a nice Tuesday evening chat. Um, I don't know if there's anybody here who is diabetic. When we come on chat, we chat about everything and anything. Yeah, it don't matter that we are talking. Oops. It don't matter. This is the conversation. We're still talking about anything. Today is Tuesday, and usually on a Tuesday we do red flag review. We would like talk about one event that's happening in the world right now. Somebody shared an experience. We will try to decipher the experience and talk about it. Yeah. But tonight tonight we're not gonna talk about that. We Saturday. I mean I try to do several videos on the diabetic neuropathy, the diabetes on a whole. I'm trying to do several of them on diabetes. I'm trying to do several videos on diabetes, and I wanted to find somebody who is diabetic we can talk to about how they care for themselves as a diabetic. But I can't find nobody. I send a couple emails from people who I see doing doing videos on YouTube and talking about their diabetes. But me don't know if I try me tell them say it is not a paid event. We get money from to pay somebody for come for my interview, to come help the rest of the world to understand what life is like as a diabetic. To come help give some education. I must tell me tell them say this is not a paid gig. But me have to tell them it's not a paid gig for you. Not like say me a pay on to come. Me not have it. I must get money from pay on. Maybe I must say $3 me make off of YouTube. No, please. I don't go sit on one side, yeah. But that's what I wanted. I wanted to get somebody to have a conversation with somebody who's diabetic, to have a conversation with them. So if any of you here is a diabetic and you would love to have a conversation with me, let's talk about how you take care of your diabetes and all those good things. You can always reach out to me. I don't know how to reach me, now. I don't know which one I know here don't know how to reach me. Which of you here don't know how to reach me? By now, everybody here should have my number in a damn phone. By now, everybody here should have my number in a damn phone so that you can always reach out to me. Look how life nice and joyful. Why we must dash it way and go to a hug pen? Same thing me say, Joseph. Same thing me say. Why? Why should I dash it way? Fry girl, Georgia say, I don't this. Oh, you don't know nobody either? Yeah, I don't know nobody. Me just the people them on YouTube. I mean, nobody. Now nobody in my family who diabetic. You understand? And my girlfriend was a diabetic. She has been a diabetic. She was diagnosed when she was 5. But she has said, oh, she not in the out loud and proud. She not in the loud and proud. So she know. So what say? I say nothing. That is her, and everybody like the limelight. Even though I'm saying, you can call in. You don't have to be on the live so everybody see your face, but you can call in or so, and let's just have a conversation. But what to do? I have to just work with what I have. So what I have is the information that I will provide in the videos. When we get time for video them. You can make a couple video 2 times in a year. Yeah, them get tired and something. People sit down good and sit all day long. I must say to me my attention span so short. Must that's why me can't see myself sitting down just doing them something all day long. I see people sit down and crochet, wake up 6 o'clock a morning and crochet, and all when sun and go down, them a crochet. Wake up 6 o'clock a morning and them a sew, and all when sun a go down, then still a sew. Master, if me have sitting for sew, me sit down over the machine and me sew it 1, 2, 3 and me done. I sit down over it, brother. For after a while, you slow down. Your muscle them slow down. You're doing the same repetitive thing over and over, over and over. No, sir. All right, see my number there roll across the screen. Joseph and Fly Girls to them not have it. But see they are roll across the screen. So I want to make sure so I put it on a phone so that you can get in touch with me when you need to. Because you should have it by now. Yeah, you should have number by if no one else have my number, you should have it by now. But anyway, it's never too late for a shower of rain. Never too late for a shower of rain, I tell you. Or just early said that's dedication. Well, well, that's true. Like a dedication for true. Me just can't do it. Dedication and undiagnosed ADD are two different something. Because you can't have the dedication. If you sit down there and you can't there and do it, you sit down there so long and do it. You hear them tired, you and them tired. So you can't get the whole of your body tired. So that is just me. Me can't sit down and do the same thing over and over. That's just me. Can't bother with me. Sit down do the same thing over and over. No, sir. And me say that is why me do so many things. I but they go bounce from one sitting to the next, one sitting to the next. As that's how my brain work. My brain don't work like everybody else's brain. So we just have to go like that. Let me see who else are coming at the chat. Let me see there. Who else in the chat? Come on into the chat, guys. We had the chat soon done, you know. Chat soon done because me can't sit down yourself for the whole day. You have to do people see. Me, I want unboxing figure though. My mom used to make everything for us. She make all our dresses on school. My mother too. My mother too. And the funny thing about it is, my mother used to work. My mother used to work in the hotel. My mother used to work in the hotel industry. And I tell you, that woman is something else. Because she used to work in the hotel industry. And so she would be gone, work a day, and she come home and she has store uniform and she has store with clothes them. We never had to buy clothes. My mom made all our clothes. My mother make with panty. She make, yeah, she make with clothes, she make with panty, she make everything for we. She make with slip. Remember slip? She make slip. Yeah. She used to make everything. That's what it is. But me, I go come out for the live and know people because I have 1 million things. Have yourself a great day, Fly Girl Georgia. Have yourself a great, great day, my love. It's always a pleasure. Always just a pleasure spending time with you, my sweetheart. Thank you so much again always for stopping by. Over here, that's Fly Girl Georgia. If you're not over there on Facebook, find her page, Fly Girl Georgia. The same name, Fly Girl Georgia. Okay? So you can go check her out over Facebook. I think Facebook will give her a problem like them and give me. Facebook give me all kind of problems. So that's just what I say. Mine too. Run our live our little shop. Every evening she would open the shop. Yeah. I mean, I did the shop lady. My mother used to run a little boat, like a shop too. I mean, I did the shop woman. I mean, collect the money. I mean, sell. So I like on the weekend, I mean, sell. On Saturday, shop closed because Saturday we go to church. But Sunday morning comes, so I have to put out the things in a little stall. Lord, help me soul. May I have to find T2 Ali. I want him so. One name so card. Come card, you have to tell me what is that. And my mother used to do everything. We tell us to do everything. Do everything. She just make her when she come home from work, people are come get them ear done. Cause my mother was probably the only person in the neighborhood or anywhere with a hair dryer. because she used to do hair. And people them come get them hair cream, come get them hair press. And as soon as that done, she jump back around the machine and she has sew. We school uniform done sew from early, from early in June because she knows the other people are come with them clothes, with them for them school clothes just before September. So my people them tan bad, you see, them are come with them clothes 1 week before school open back. And them are come fight and call them want it for September morning. And she always a go out her way to make sure so them get sometimes she don't get no sleep. And I like so she worked in a hotel she could have call off. Me say card, me say girl, of course, yes. My mother used to make all with panty. And every Sunday, me and mommy I walk up and down in the neighborhood and I sell panty. I sell panty and slip. Yeah, you stay there. Panty and slip. And at the same time, anytime you see her Christmas, they come round. She'll make her black cake. You understand? You sit now go on at church. She'll bake. Oh my God. God bless that woman. God bless her. See there? And that's why I see that she's still alive. And she name nah dead, never dead. Yeah. Still alive no matter what. Still alive no matter what. Who is Farhan Khan? Hey, how are you doing, my dear? How are you doing? So good to see you. Where is he again? Guys, remember yesterday? Yesterday we did have one guy that come over here for the live from Turkey. I don't know, so this morning when time me hear the news of the thing at Turkey, my mind run for him. I don't remember my name. But me have to go look again and comment on one of my video them. So me have to go look again. Never did get to go back to him. Go check out him channel here. But guys, it is what it is. So guys, come on. I don't need to welcome Farhan Khan. I don't need to welcome him. Give him a kind of travelers kind of welcome. I don't know how the things set. I don't know how the things to go. Wait, Joseph, did you get to write down the number, Joseph? I hope you get to write down the number. You tell me, see, I never did have the number. I put the number running up on the screen. So I hope you were able to write it down. What is? Oh, you get all right. There you go. I mean, the one for do on TikTok live, because when we go live over TikTok is a thing, at my channel for grow, but me not go live over there often enough. My channel over not accelerating, and that is no good. I just come in like say I want the pan social media, I mean I want the pan. Like me I itch. You know what I mean? It's like say me I itch. Oh my God. But me boot a bun me, but me still a galang. Still going on. Yes, man, me love over there. Me love over there, Joseph, but me love over TikTok. God no. I will maybe do one TikTok live tomorrow morning. Maybe tomorrow morning me do one live over there. I've got to put TikTok in my schedule and say, all right, that day here, I go do live over TikTok. Because when I do live them over there, that's where the people them come in and really get to see you and get to know you and you make friends with the people them who already like the person, follow the person who you have up on your life. And over there, me find that people are just people over there. Them just randomly just come up on the live, and the next thing you know, you and them a big friend, and you can chat and Something I like it. I like it over there. I like it over there. Over here, so I have to beg on to come up on the stage, come chat with me. I have to beg on. Me talk beg on. I mean, no beg. You can't, but I feel beg on every minute. I feel beg on, I beg on, I beg on. Wanna come chat with me now? Me I beg again. There me go again begging. Can't, but I really begging. Right, me drop the link. You know say the link means that you come up on the chat. You don't want to come up on the chat. Watch yourself. You don't want to come up on the chat, come chat with me. You just want to stay right down there so and listen to me chat and watch me chat. That's so. So me just have to go and chat. Ajabu, what's up? How are you doing, my dear? Good to see you. Ajabu, what are going on with you? Talk to me. How is life over there? How are they? Kenya? I want to say there's somewhere else now from where you are actually at. In Ajabu? I think you're in Kenya. Am I right? Welcome into the live, Ajabu. As always, my darling. As always, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming into the live. You are a little bit late. You're a little bit late, Ajabu. Because see there, we talk about the man on the screen. And I think we kind of don't talk about him. I don't know. That's how my mind work. We kind of don't talk about him right now. Because what he did was so wicked and so cruel that not even want to talk about him. Oh, you want to cook late dinner? How make you want to cook your dinner late, brother? You're lucky. You're lucky you want to cook your dinner. I'm not cooking. This morning I make myself some bulgur porridge and that's going to be my dinner. I ain't cooking, not a Jesus thing. Not a Jesus thing, I ain't cooking. I'm going to drink me a little bit more of the porridge before the night fall down. Beard, brush my teeth, and go straight to my bed. End of story. Oh my God. I'm telling myself, no, guys, you're so like you're getting tired and sleepy. Me say, Joseph, you know, so from me start tell us my attention span gone, so and my bed can't go sleep so early, too early. It's too early, man. But I just saw it go after you say my attention span just gone, so like we just need to go do something else. And then me have my eye on the crochet sitting on me I do. And my eye on the computer and stuff. Yeah. And I really say I want to sleep. I'm not sleepy. But I just saw the thing go. It is what it is. Some people gonna stay up all night and do this. Me I'm not 20 no more. So I can't stay up and do this all night. So it's almost like me want to sleep. Why? It's 10:07. I eat my dinner at 12 a.m. So it's early. Really? Wow. 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 12 a.m. you eat your dinner? Jesus. Norland is in the place. Norland, what's up? How are you doing, Norland? Good to see you, sugar. Good to see you. We are here. We are chat people business. Norland, we here at chat. We are here talking. We've been talking now for almost for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours now since we're here at chat, And I mean one day here. Then Joseph, me not most tired. Me no must tired if once say a chat. You ever hear somebody saying a chat for 2.5 hours and not tired? Me not a soul to come check his stage with me. Only just sit down there and watch me so. So me no must tired. And when anybody need rest, you must rest it. Joseph, everybody need rest, we will rest it. Joseph, if me left myself up to this your body, I me rest every day. Every Jesus day me would not rest. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You know, me is not into that at all. Hold on there. Hold on there. My hands is dirty. I've been listening for about. Thank you, my darling. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you, my love. Oh, your hands them dirty. What you do? Curry, yeah, curry chicken. Yeah, do curry chicken. Me coulda, me coulda swear say when the yeah when me did say it, she said no. When me did say it on Broad Street. Is it dinner because of time or the meat? It is dinner. That's a great question. Is it dinner because of the time it is eaten? Oh, God, that's a great question. Or the type of meal. So every time I say, like, come here, I go drink porridge now in the evening here. I know dinner that. A breakfast me I eat at dinner time. Who says what is for breakfast and what is for dinner? Who it is that has made that final call about what kind of food is more suited for breakfast and what kind of food is more suited for dinner? Who made that final call if not the eater? How can they talk to me? Didn't eat lunch. You are making my mouth run. What? Why you never eat lunch? You better eat up. Yeah. Me not eat lunch. Me just make one small pot of porridge, drink some, and me left the rest. And the rest go and dinner, and that's gonna be it. Me have to stay healthy. Because I tell you, say all the things you know to do to remain healthy. Me have 2 videos to go. I have 2 videos to go upload about the kinds of foods to eat when you are a diabetic. But brother, I don't know people are last long and take so long for the video. You would have never have time for that much. It is too much. Let me see what else no has to write us. Not all answer should be because people supposed to eat when they're hungry. Ajabu said dinner then call it supper. Oh, okay. All right. Over here, so they want breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper. In Jamaica, supper is something that you eat just before you go to bed. It's like you have your breakfast, you get up, you have your breakfast, your porridge, your fried dumpling, whatever the case may be. And then you have lunch. Lunch might be, like something that would be classified as a heavy snack, sandwich or something like that. Evening now you have your dinner, which is a heavy meal with some yam and banana and dumpling and some saltfish or whatever it is. But dinner, heavy meal. And then supper time now, you have 2 crackers. You have two water crackers to go to your bed before you go to your bed. That's like a little nightcap just before you go to bed. Here in America, we just me just buy food and eat. Me I don't time for this a breakfast and this a dinner and stuff like that. Me don't have no time for that. Me just eat whatever, whenever. Eat whatever me eat whenever. If me get up and me feel like say me I go cook some curry chicken, me cook it. Me feel like me I go make a heavy meal, me make it. Otherwise, me just stand up my business. Simple as that. But while not there here, no not much truck me put in another something here, so. My God. If me never depend on the live, me wouldn't put so much tracks in other crushes up me. Me love the colors. Color make on it. Look very nice. Now me I put some shells on the edges. Yeah. Things me I go stop it right here. So because I go I go use it make one blank make one what they call it? One pillow. One of them cushion. One of them pillow for go up on the couch. Let me see what card says. What card? What I eat for breakfast? I'm sure that what you eat for breakfast. So nobody said you should eat certain food. Oh, you sure it's what you eat for breakfast? And everybody eat the same things for breakfast. Ajabu, wanna make porridge where you at in Kenya? Wanna eat? I would love some ton cornmeal with Oh my God, Joseph! Joseph, you're talking my kind of language. Jesus, some ton cornmeal with some ackee. Yes, man. Ton cornmeal with the the coconut milk is to die for. I don't know how people talk about it, them not like ton cornmeal. Because them things the ton cornmeal for dog. When I was little bit, every evening after we finish cooking, when I dog them did so fat and rosy. Every evening after we done cook, my mother would have put one 2 pound of cornmeal in the pot water and stir it up for few minutes, and then put it in the pot for the dog them. Yes, so Ajabusa porridge is for the kids. Lord have mercy. Well, call me a kid Ajabu because me love porridge, me love porridge, me love porridge. Gone to bed. I'm gonna just get up this morning and make myself some bulgur porridge with the coconut milk and Lord have mercy, the porridge nice. Porridge so nice, I'm not even video it. Mm-mm. The porridge are too nice to put on video. That porridge was so nice, I tell you. I may have me about one bowl left downstairs for my dinner, and that's gonna be my dinner. End of story. Because I'm putting no more pot on the fire for the day. Right, Rambo? Ch- Yes, me watching the belly. Yes, me and the belly Rambo. Oh my gosh. But me I watch it still. Me I watch it. Me I watch it. It's gonna be alright. Oh, broken wheat, the burger. Ah, charge nice if a dog food. Me I one of the biggest. Joseph! Joseph, not easy. Joseph said if Ton can be the dog food, my the biggest dog. Trust me. I stopped drinking porridge 20 years ago. Me back food. I mean, I don't know about you, but me love cornmeal. Me love porridge and a whole cornmeal porridge. I mean, carrot porridge, bulgur porridge, and whatever. This the Jamaican store, the Caribbean store, I go all the time. They always have some kind of wheat. I don't even know what kind of wheat those wheats are, but them always say them like come from Africa. Like some African wheat. Me buy them. Especially when they have them on sale. Me buy them and use them make porridge. Then come in like bulgur, then come in like rice or something. We use them make porridge. Cause them taste good. And they seem very healthy. seem very healthy. So since I'm all about health and taking care of thyself, yeah, yeah, I have to tell you no. Hey, what just on and say? You have to go because we keep on talk about food. All right, me not gonna talk about food no more. Me say ajabu not easy. Ajabu in not drink porridge. What is this? In not drink porridge. I'm a picnic when 20 years ago. Oh, sir, you better drink the porridge. You better drink the porridge. Trevor, a grass that. What you mean grass? What grass? The wheat. Me no business. Me love it. You want to see me make me nice go pot me nice go pot a burger this morning. Child, please. You know what want me to go do? Go buy yam and banana and make a big pot of food. No, sir. I want me not make them big pot of food there. I mean, they are watch me wait. And me telling you from the other day, you know. Say me I try fi no go a Walmart go buy no food. Me I try fi no go a Walmart go buy no food. So me I eat everything what in the house. So me have bulgur down there, me have some, me don't have a buckwheat, me not even know what kind of wheat. But me they go eat them all before me go back to Walmart, go buy grocery. We was a part of oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, I'm a grass. Only the pot, yeah. Love me no Rambo. Love me no. Oh my god. He said only the pot me I watch. Oh my gosh. Me I watch my belly too, man. I watch my belly. 'Cause my belly is telling a story. I'm in another story there at all. I mean, like when my clothes them fit a certain way, and underneath this a belly a circumstance. The belly that go and this a government. There's a belly a government. Yeah, me have to go start wear so shift clothes and clothes we come like where the waist part they up underneath your breast. When you don't have no waist down at your waist no more, you have to take waist anyway you get it. You have to take your waist anyway you get it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, babe, you got work. You got work, remember? At what time you know? 2:30. Three around about 5 hours. Three, four, five, six, seven. So like remember got work. I mean I know I'm bedding they go. If I'm bedding me not going in, I go bed. If I'm bedding did I go to bed, I go bed, so I must work him I go. Got to be. Miss else in that. Guys, if I mean hope hit the like button, you know. But hope all on we come in and hit the like button, you know, cause me notice no have a habit. You know that come in at the chat and me that sit down here, me that chat you don't know from now till tomorrow morning. And uno dead sudden first before no hit the like button. Me have to sit down and beg uno say hit the like button. No, me can't bother with the beg, you know. Me no beg, you know, people. Ah, watch ya. It's a move from there. Oh, Jesus. It's in my beard. If you're not working, I'm going still a beard. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Oh my God, Rambo. I'm just being cheeky right there, guys. Just a little bit. Oh Lord, what is going on with my little thing here right now? I need to show you how far me reach with this, you know. But you make me there to talk about this mania and then the story derail. The story derail and the over here so now I chat about Ton Camille and all them sitting there. Oh, the topic. Hey, Jesus. I want my people there, man. I Rambo, go and go, baby. We'll talk to you later, Rambo. Just go and go all afresh. And then we will see you in a little bit. Don't worry about you, Billy. The Billy is a part of the belly is a part of the package. Mr. Joseph asked if the belly are not part of the package. Just and believe me. And for some reason, sometimes you just want to look at the belly and say it's okay. But other times you want to look on it and just kick yourself and say, where did this belly come from? But me bet me prefer have my belly and be alive. No people right now no have them belly and them now alive. You know, because a whole heap of people they go at DR and they go all about claims that them are going to do belly. And enough of them now come back alive. A body bag bring back some of them. So I guess they're all dying to be beautiful, to fulfill society's standards of beauty. Because we give ourselves them problem here, you know. Because if society did acknowledge, so when you have a baby, you have children and you're getting older, your belly are gonna get big and gear up people for the expectation that chances are your belly are gonna get big, but and not because you're unhealthy or anything. Then people would be prepared for it. Belly no fat, like a washing board. You're not pretty. Eh. And people take them something they run to art, just like what they tell us say. Just like how we had say, we like people of the fairer complexion because they see us as something else. Eh, them see us as something else. So, and them see us as less than human. And this are not me. And when they will want to tell you anything, guys, don't notice. They will want to tell you something and want to believe it. They make sure so them put it in a book. Then put it in a book, then document it. Yeah? Because they want to say it is true. You ever hear the simile was said as true as a book? You know say that wrong now, right? Yeah, because a book is not always true. Because something in our book no means they are true. But I guess that simile was invented out of sympathy for colonialism, I think. You see what else I saying in the chat? Because couple minutes from now, I coach me gone pan or edit a video. We can't even edit video so good. We just have to chat. That's why I have to come by here so much, come chat to cause that's my strongest to come with you. If you just sit there and chat with you, nothing make no video and I edit video and I mean I don't yeah. I have no time. I have people who tech savvy or have a tech savvy interest in 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 technology. Me know have them very interested. Right, AG? How are you doing, my love? Guys, there is AG. Born Jamaican is in the place. I wonder if we don't get to know jerk sauce from AG yet. If we don't get to know AG, jerk sauce yet, we can't find AG on the Insta. We send him a message and get to know jerk sauce. Remember, say I know. I know you make yourself. I 4 kids, say come out of me, Joseph, I 5. 5 of them. Eh, just a correction. 5 of them, Uncle Joseph. Yeah, true. We say problem with all these VM stuff about belly and back and neck and all these things. And they are so vain. It is so vain. I mean, I think it has got start because people think say flat belly and sitting it look good. And to me, the flat belly just make them look weird. Just make them look weird. Me follow this girl on TikTok and she do her belly. And for some reason, every time I look on her, it just looks so weird. Like just she got kids, so you expect to see some motherly curves on her. You know, see the motherly curves on her. When you see her at the live and she show herself, her body just her belly flat out and you can't say she go do her belly. To me, it just look weird. It looks unnatural. But that is just me. Just that's plain old me. Oh my gosh. But anyway, guys, we know some me chat enough. Jesus will make me chat till me throat dry. Will make me chat till me throat dry. So me I'll come out for the live, I gotta do things. I gotta do some things I might have to get done. And then me I'll come back. Me not think me I'll come back live tonight. But I might. It all depends. I might. I mean, I have nothing to do. And by the time I get up here, so I'm going to do the two little things I might have to do downstairs. Then me I go probably want to talk to you again. You can always find a topic. Topics are always all over the place. So we can always find one topic to talk about. We're not even the talk yet about we're not even the talk yet about the Jamaica stuff, the new laws. The new laws are coming in Jamaica. We're not even talk about that yet. So we have to talk about that either today or tomorrow. And the amount of laws are coming in Jamaica where they are murder for the people them. If your brethren broke down, your brethren car broke down, you can't even give him a tour on the toll road. You can't give him a tour. A wrecker fi come pick it up. Come pick up it car. How much money if you pay for wrecker? How much money have money if you pay for wrecker? And half 10 times if them could have pay for the wrecker. They could have went pay for the car fix. Half 10 times the car I get trouble, I get trouble, I get trouble, I get trouble. Me don't know. Me convinced at this point say Andrew definitely drunk off of the power. Me not think him really want to be re-elected. But the people them are quarrel say Andrew no them now go vote back for Andrew. And him don't even have a good replacement in the People's National Party. I mean I see nobody in there who can challenge him and win. So me not know. I don't know my friends. I really don't know. But anyway, that is going to be it. We don't talk about this for tonight. We don't talk about that for tonight. We just done both. We are going to be going off live right now. I will come back and see you all sometime either later or tomorrow. But for right now, it's going to be the end of the live. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you who came out and joined me in the live. Those of you who were in the chat on the sidelines looking in, not wanting to come on to type or say anything, you're very welcome. And also, for those of you who came into the chat and as usual, want to keep me engaged, kept the conversation going, I sincerely appreciate you all. Card and Joseph, AG rolled up, JY was here earlier. Um, Several people were here. I can't remember everybody. Mama's handprint was here, and so too was the one Modest. The one Modest was here as well, and others. And I appreciate each and every one of you who came into the live and spent some time with us this afternoon. Thank you all so much, my friends. Until next time, this is your favorite nurse, Trev. This is Trev from Trevescent. Wishing you all a great night, and I will talk to you all again sometime. All right, guys, have a good night, everybody. And out we go.